risotto, grana, pere e balsamico tradizionale. Here we are with some of those restaurant classic recipes. But I also have a very special guest, my granddaughter, Olivia. Ciao, Olivia, come stai?
Bene.
Bene, bene, brava, brava. So I think, Olivia, we're going to drizzle at the end a reduction of balsamic vinegar. So just put the balsamic vinegar in the pan right in there. Oh, okay. So why don't you put some oil in there to begin with? The onion. Risotto begins with onions. Stir, stir, stir. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt, just to let you know, when you put salt like this, it helps the water come out of the onions so they kind of wilt faster. And tell me, your friends, your mates, you are young women, what do you do for good food out there?
Yeah, I would say we're all pretty conscious of trying to eat healthy most of the time. We like to cook a lot of our own food. We have a full kitchen.
You have a full kitchen.
Yes.
So now we're gonna put some leeks. So you see a lot of onions and a lot of leeks, and that's a good base for a risotto. You know, what's important about a risotto is the kind of rice that you use. So, Canaroli, arborio, I always get that question from you, but that means a short grain rice. So now this is wilted, and that's good. Let's add the rice. So as I said, this is Canaroli rice. And Canaroli rice, as you can see, is a rice that is a little kind of plumpy, wide, but it is a rice that is perfect for risotto. Let me add this in. As you cook it, it kind of seeps out and makes the risotto creamy. We will toast it first, as you can see. So we're toasting it, we're forming it into a little capsule, and the oil is coating it, so it's gonna be kind of compact and slowly release the starches. You don't want the rice to open up and begin to cook from the outside in. So spread it out nicely. I would add some wine. Just pour it right in. Okay,
Good.
That's good. And so what you want from the wine is you want the acidity and the flavor. The alcohol is dissipating now, and I'm gonna lower a little bit the thing because it's going full speed. And we're gonna begin the process of really adding the stock. The stock must be hot. Certainly should be flavored good. And now where the chemistry of it, you took chemistry, where the chemistry of it happens, just about the rice should be slightly covered. Go ahead, a little more. And so now it begins that the stock begins to permeate the rice, release the starches, and this process slowly, we go on and on, this continuous process. Because if you put all of the stock in there, the rice would open up. And then I'm gonna cut some celery. Let's see, I'm looking, yeah, this is enough. Okay, here it goes. Stir that in.
Do I need more chicken stock? Or?
Yep. When you see the bottom, when you pull the rice apart, this is the whole process. Make sure that you clean all the sides so that everything gets cooked, okay? Put some more. The next is actually the pear. I use the skin and all and just grate it like that. So do you have any favorite memories when you were kids and we would cook together?
Definitely always making gnocchi from scratch with the potatoes and egg and flour, just like making them with the fork and everything. That's always a good memory. That's probably my favorite.
You like getting in with your hands into the dough?
Yeah, it's fun.
So you know what? Social media, you guys, you taught me a lot about social media. Look at this. This is Lisa. So you would say this?
Lisa East End girl.
And this risotto looks good. It looks like it has saffron.
Mushrooms.
And what she did, she made the risotto and then she sauteed and put the vegetables on top, which is a good idea.
That looks good.
That's great. So you see, I get a lot of these. Yeah, put some more. Some more stock. And let me put...
Some salt?
Absolutely, some salt. Just like that. Now, I'm going to throw
The pears?
the pears right in.
Okay. Smells good.
Isn't it? So are you going to go back and make this or show your friends how to do this?
I think we could handle this.
I think so. Absolutely. That's an easy one. I wear two hats. I cook at home and then at the restaurant working with the chefs. So it's two different ways of approaching Italian food. You know, home, straightforward, simplicity. For the restaurant, we feel that, you know, when you come in, you want to be treated special. That doesn't mean altering the meaning, the taste, but maybe the way you approach it, the presentation. You can go the other way around, too. You know, the kind of fancier restaurants' dishes could really be simplified into home dishes. And basically, the home dishes could be really transformed, put on maybe their festive dressing for the restaurant. So let me taste. And let's see where we are. You see how nice and creamy it is?
Yeah.
Tastes good. And I put a little bit of salt. Okay. Let's mix it. Now, do you like your rice al dente? Or, yeah?
Al dente,
That
yeah.
it has a little bit of bite.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
The next step is to mantecare the rice. And what it means is you really whip in butter and the cheese. You shut the fire off because you don't want to cook the butter. You just want to whip it in. And I'm going to throw it in. Go ahead, whip it. That's it. After the butter, the pecorino cheese.
Just keep mixing?
Mix, mix, mix. That's the mantecare. That's it. You see how it's getting creamier and creamier? Okay. The intensity of the...
It's getting thicker.
Yeah, and also the smell and the aroma of the pecorino. So maybe you can just take the whole pot and put it here. Put it right here. Good. And you get the ladle. Okay. Put it in the center. Just mount it and let it fall where it may in the center. So just make a nice mount. You know what I do always? Keep this. This is our tasting plate, but keep this under the ladle as you travel so you don't dribble. This was an easy lesson for me. You did most of the cooking.
This was pretty easy. I could do this in my dorm.
I know, I told you, you know.
Okay.
I think I revived the risotto making experience for you, so you can do it. So let's clean it, put some more here. A little bit for you, a little bit for me. Okay. That looks good.
No, not that one.
You can break it down. That's nice. Okay, very nice. So let me show you how I would put the balsamic vinegar. And that, you know, when you put it on the table for them, you put it in front of them. And this you and I will eat. So just like that, and not too much, you know, because it's intense in flavor. And here we have, in case we need a napkin. Go ahead, dig in. Let me know what you think of what you just cooked.
It's good. The rice al dente.
Al dente.
It's good.
It's delicious. There's a little sweetness. There's the pecorino cheese. There's the crunch of the celery. You know, little things. And then at the end, there's a little acidity the sweetness from the balsamic reduction. So, we love it. You did a great job. Great cook. It runs in the family, huh? I guess so.
I guess so.
Oh, love you, love you, love you. Risotto basic rules. 1 cup of rice will yield 2 cups of cooked risotto, and it will take 3 cups of liquid to get there.